Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of Mrkent.com, Incognito. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm on an e-bike. I don't have my e-trike with me. Get around the corner here. I don't have my e-trike because it has been sent back to the company, and they're going to send me a brand new one because the bearings went out on that right rear wheel. So I boxed it up. They sent me a box, and I boxed it up, and they came by. FedEx came by yesterday and picked it up. And so, I mean, it sat there over the weekend. I couldn't ride it, and I seemed kind of feel like I was, what would you call it, in withdrawals. So I pulled my e-bike out of the shed, and I went for a 1 mile ride, and I said, I forgot how much fun an e-bike is. Now, if you look at my video where I said, why did I ever buy an e-trike? You'll notice that I was tired of crashing. Well, it could happen anytime. But I wasn't unable to ride a trike, unable to ride a bike, I should say. So I just put it in storage and played it safe and rode my trike. And so that's been going on for about 6 months or so, just around that much. And in that period of time, I actually forgot how much fun an e-bike is. And I've talked about the differences between an e-bike and an e-trike and on my previous videos. But this will give me an opportunity to remember some of the differences that I didn't cover before. For one thing, you'll notice I'm wearing a helmet because after I dislocated my shoulder a couple years ago, riding my e-trike or e-bike, well, I got so many I can't keep them straight. Anyway, after I dislocated my shoulder, I decided, everybody told me in comments that I should get a helmet. So I got a helmet, and so I wore my helmet all the time, every time I ride my e-bike. But the e-trike is so stable, and you're less apt to crash on it and all that. And so I decided I didn't need my helmet. Until, if you go back a few videos in my history, I almost got run over by a lady. And here comes a little bit of a rough road. She ran through a stop sign and almost ran me down. And I know that my son wants me to wear my helmet. So in respect of him and my wife and the other people like on YouTube and stuff that know me and care about me, I'm just going to start wearing my helmet from now on when I'm on my trike or my bike. Now, one of the things that I can't do with my trike and enjoy it is to ride along this dirt road. That's one of the differences between an e-bike and an e-trike. I can come along here, but I have to dodge all the holes and the ruts and all that kind of stuff. And so it's just not it doesn't make for a very enjoyable ride. Like I've said before, an e-trike is actually made for paved roads. And I like to ride on the dirt roads that are available here. So that's one of the advantages of riding an e-bike that you don't have with an e-trike. And so we're coming up here to the end of this dirt road, but that's one of the big advantages of riding an e-trike. Now, another advantage of this vehicle over my e-trike is it has suspension up front, and it has a nice springy seat, and excuse me, and also it has the fat tires. And so with all that put together, all those bumps on that dirt road back there, they are smoothed out a lot. And by the way, the reason for the sunglasses is because my eyes are getting old, and the glare just makes it miserable for me, whereas it didn't used to make it so bad. So I decided I'd dig out my sunglasses, my clip-ons, and start wearing those. So anyway, I'm not really an incognito, although all these people along here, they're going to think I'm a different guy than the guy that rides the trike. That's what a friend of mine, Andy, that I pointed out before in previous videos, he thought that the guy that rode the bicycle by with the helmet on was a different guy than the guy that rides the tricycle. But as it turns out, he didn't know me back then when I was riding this bike. So there's some advantages also. I can crank. I'm going along at 11 miles an hour in pedal assist 1. I can hit pedal assist 2 now, and I'm picking up speed. I don't know if you can tell from the sound. This motor's awful noisy. So I get up to a little higher speed and get places faster, and that's one advantage. That's another advantage of an e-bike over an e-trike. I'm going 17 miles an hour right now, and I hope the wind's not blowing on the microphone, but there goes the truck. Anyway, so you can actually get places faster on an e-bike. Like I said earlier, that's for going from point A to point B. So that's the advantage of riding an e-bike. Let's see, I can't think of anything else right off the top of my head of any more advantages than that right there. So, also, by the way, since I started riding the e-bike a few days ago, I get more exercise, because right now as I'm riding along, not only are my legs getting exercise, but my arms and my other parts of my body that keep the e-bike balanced, they're working. So when I get home today, I'll have a little bit more exercise than if I was riding my e-trike. All right, so now here's my plan. We'll see if it works. I hope it works. I'm coming up to a little intersection here. I'm going to slow down. I think I'll just put it back in pedal assist 1. I don't need to go fast. And so here's my plan. I dug this out of the shed. If you know, when I do my videos, I stand in front of a shed that's got a bunch of old-time stuff fastened to the side of it. That's my recording studio for outdoors. I don't even have an indoor recording studio, so I have to do with what I've got. So anyway, so this was stored away in there, in that. Okay. I let all the traffic get by, because I don't know how much the microphone's picking up. So anyway, I'm not going to store it back in there. I'm going to I can leave stuff outside most of the time here in Arizona where I live, and it's not going to get rained on or anything. Might get bleached a little bit by the sun, but anyway, so my plan, we'll see if it works. My plan is to switch back and forth. So anyway, that's my story. I'm going to stop right here and say thank you for watching my video, and God bless.